Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, welcome to the celebration of Cameroon's National Day at the Embassy of the Republic of Cameroon in the USA. The theme of this 53rd edition is Army and Nation, United for a Cameroon Turned Towards Peace and Prosperity. Please stand for the execution of the national anthem. Excellences, distingués invités, mesdames et messieurs, nous allons à présent suivre l'exécution de son Excellence Monsieur Henri Etundi Essomba, ambassadeur extraordinaire et plénipotentiaire de la République du Cameroun aux États-Unis d'Amérique.
Bonsoir à tous et bonne fête. Fellow compatriots, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is with infinite pleasure that I commune with you today, 20th of May 2025, on the occasion of the commemoration of the 53rd anniversary of our National Day. Since this event is being streamed, I wish to indicate that we are equally communing in spirit with several other Cameroonians, community and friends that have spread across the United States of America. Therefore, permit me to use this restroom in wishing you a bonne fête de l'Unité Nationale 2025 or the Happy National Day 2025. Your massive turnout here today is an eloquent testimony of the importance that you accord to the ethos of our national unity. Generally, National Day is customarily the day on which a country obtained its independence. Nevertheless, it should be underscored that our country, Cameroon, deviates from that general rule since our own National Day, 20th of May, commemorates instead the reunification of once divided people, the Cameroon people. In fact, our pre-colonial history clearly indicates that even before our forefather became a German protectorate in 1884, our forefathers had built a Christian Cameroonian identity based on our common ancestral bonds and cultural heritage. These affinities were demonstrated throughout our colonial contact with either the British, French, or Germans. However, Cameroonian identity was seriously threatened and undermined when our country was partitioned arbitrarily between Britain and France at the Versailles Treaty 1919. These colonial cleavages were powerful enough to emasculate and eviscerate our identity and make the partition of our country permanent, especially in each of these imperial power governed by its own share of the territory, independently from the other instituted, highly contrasting administrative style in each of them for well over 43 years. The permanency of the partition of other territories such as Togoland, Tanganyika, and British Somaliland attest to the truth of this claim. Despite the treacherous waves unleashed by these imperial forces, our forefathers braved the odds and successfully resurrected and rekindled the beauty of our Cameroonian identity. When the former colonial entities of French Cameroon and British Cameroon gained independence and reunited to form one country, it took over 40 years of consistent and concerted effort by Cameroonians on both sides of the colonial divide to reunify the country. With this background knowledge, I believe most of you can now grasp the essence of the reunification that we, the Cameroonian people, are celebrating today. It is a coronation of the landmark political victory that our forefathers achieved by reuniting a once divided people, and an occasion for us to constantly remind ourselves of the need to uphold and several Cameroonians have clearly appropriated and transformed some of these values into a source of strength and wealth. Permit me to highlight just a few. Primarily, thanks to Cameroon's high-grade colonial heritage, it bridged the divide that existed between the English and French-speaking countries. With it, the Organization of African Unity. Unsurprisingly, ladies and gentlemen, while the march this evening has been deducted, I have taken time to highlight the roots and the facts of our reunification, because this is seemingly one area of our history and existence that is hardly known or poorly understood by a gross and prosperous society. To use this opportunity et de lancer un appel à la communauté camerounaise au regard de l'échéance du mois d'octobre qui approche. Dans 4 mois, les Camerounais vont être appelés à aller exercer leur devoir civique en votant pour l'élection du prochain président de la République. J'ai lancé cet appel l'année dernière en prélude à ce qui se profile pour bientôt. Je voudrais profiter de l'occasion qui m'est offerte avec votre présence ici pour réitérer cet appel en votre direction pour dire à ceux qui hésiteraient encore à aller accomplir ce devoir civique, de leur dire qu'ils n'ont aucune raison d'hésiter. Les listes électorales ont été ouvertes partout au Cameroun depuis le 1er janvier de l'année en cours. Nous avons une liste à la disposition de tous ceux qui souhaiteraient participer à ce devoir collectif de civisme. Cette liste est ouverte ici depuis les premiers jours de janvier. Je voudrais donc à ce titre exhorter tous ceux qui sont en âge de voter de prendre le temps nécessaire pour approcher la mission et trouveront une équipe dédiée et en charge de s'assurer que les Camerounais sont inscrits sur les listes électorales. And hereby entreat you to raise our glasses and drink to the health of our dear fatherland, Cameroun. Bonne fête de l'Unité Nationale 2025. Happy National Day 2025. Long live the Republic of Cameroon. Thank you for your attention. Make sure you have a rope when you have the glass. Let's just say, long live the cooperation between the United States of America and Cameroon. Long live Cameroon.
Cheers. 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 Voilà. Oh, cheers.
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we'll now move on to the cutting of the anniversary cake.
Ah oui, voilà celle qui dort toujours. Ah, j'ai masqué. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oi!